G'day and thank you very much for tuning in to this unboxing and setup video of the awesome Laveo mobile toilet system by Dry Flush. Now for full disclosure, my name's JC from a company here in Queensland called Ventura Media, and we've been tasked to handle the promotion of the Laveo mobile toilet by Dry Flush Australia. So what I thought I would do before we get into that is take advantage of this situation and unbox it right here in front of you and answer a couple of questions. Number one, is it as easy to pull out and get up and running like it looks in the videos? We'll find that out. And number two, how long does all of that take? So watch along at home as I fumble through this thing and we discover how truly easy it is to get the Laveo set up together. Alrighty, so with all the formalities out of the way, let's get into this thing and have a bit of fun. So, I've done quite a lot of research on this thing, but I've never actually laid my hands on it, so this would be about as fun for me as it's going to be for you. First up, what do we got? Battery charger. Aussie plug style, perfect, I imagine. Pea powder. Saves you money, evidently, apparently. Cartridge, starter pack. User manual, which is this one here. Don't think we'll go through that because you guys can go through that, otherwise the video will drag out. But what do we got here? Important battery instructions, please read. Step 1, plug in the battery. Plug in the power cable, round pin, which is tucked in the back battery compartment. Pull on the wires gently to free up the plug. So apparently in the back battery compartment, we're going to have to pull some wires out. So we'll have a look at that shortly. Step 2, initial battery charge. The battery is fully charged already. Beautiful. Please review page 8 of the owner's manual for important battery maintenance requirements. Do that later. Do not leave the battery charger connected to the battery after charging. This will dramatically and immediately reduce the life of the battery, and we don't want that. Step 3, charging the battery. The battery should be charged every 1 to 3 months for 1 to 2 hours, not more. Please remove the charger from the toilet between charges. Visit our YouTube channel for user videos, and it's got some information down there. Over the page here, we've got pea powder saves you money. Laveo pea powder is a non-toxic biodegradable powder that turns liquids into a gel. It not only solidifies your urine, but it also deodorizes it. Well, that would be lovely. This allows you to receive multiple uses before needing to flush. Haha, that's cool. That's going to save some money. After urinating, simply sprinkle a small amount, no more than a teaspoon, onto the urine and walk away. So you just get out of there. Because we pee much more than we poop.
He caught the shit poop!
You can easily get 3 flushes before flushing. We recommend that you flush and not use the powder if you number 2. And we also recommend that you do not extend more than 3 pees without flushing. Well, yes, that might be self-explanatory. The 3p rule, eh? No, go ahead and see it and work in a small amount of water. It's pretty amazing stuff. I've done that, and it was, in fact, amazing stuff. Why should I use it? Great question. It saves you money. Instead of getting 15 flushes per cartridge, you can now get approximately 25 uses. This means your cost per cartridge is reduced by nearly 40%, and that's going to save you some money. Flat, flat. Respectful disposal of waste and recycling the plastic cartridge. In an effort to be as eco-friendly as possible, we ask that you recycle the plastic cartridge whenever possible and that you dispose of your Mylar bags and waste responsibly and not in the creek. No, it doesn't say that. For best practice, please watch the video below which shows you how to do this. And then it's got a video here, www.dryflush.com.au/disposal. We've been trialing biodegradable bags for some time, but as yet, none have been able to store the waste within the toilet long enough before disintegrating. I don't have to tell you why a disintegrating bag full of number 2 is a bad thing, nor have any been able to contain the smell, also a bad thing. Clearly, both of these issues are critically important. Oh yes, at this stage, this is the best system we have, but we're constantly looking to get better, and we remain committed to improving the technology as it advances. Okay, that makes complete sense. Not everything can be biodegradable in the world. Let's pull this sucker out, eh? Let's have a look. Ooh la la. Okay, this looks a bit heavy to pull out up here, so I'm going to chuck it on the floor. We're going to pull her out. I bet you this is going to be easy. Oh yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Alrighty, what have we got here? Okay, let's have a look. So, let's go in for a closer look. Actually, first things first, what I've noticed is it appears to be, well, there's a panel at the back and a couple of screws, but it's a singular unit, which is surprising in a good way, because a singular unit like this, it's like molded, that molded rough plastic like that of a, you know when you go to like kids' playgrounds and stuff like that, and they have those like hard plastic slides and tubes and tunnels and things to kind of go through. That's the kind of stuff it's made out of. So that hard molded plastic, and it's like a one-piece unit, which it actually looks really tough, which is something you want when you're throwing it in and out of your caravan or your four-wheel drive or in a place at a portacom or something like that. If you're moving it around quite a lot, you don't want it to be fragile and brittle because it's going to twist and turn and move. You don't want it to just shatter and crack because you're just going to be going through the things all the time. So the fact it's made out of this like sort of pliable, not pliable, but it's flexible plastic. That's a really good thing. It's got a nice dry flush little badge on here, and yeah, that's the outside of it. What have we got underneath? Not yet. Got like a metal panel, which I'm assuming the battery pack fits up and under too. So yeah, that's pretty much it from the outside. Quite a nice little unit. Let's go inside for a closer look. So we got the lid here, number 1, number 2, and what's this? Oh, okay. So it's like another lid. It's like a cartridge lid, I guess you'd call it. So you've got a cartridge lid that goes on top, holds that cartridge down, and inside we've got our preloaded cartridge. So I'm told from factory these things come already loaded, ready to use. So the only thing you would need to do is actually hook up the battery pack and get the mechanism running so you can actually start to use that. But as far as I can see, the cartridge is in there and it's pulled out to the outside of the bowl and it's ready for use. So and I'm going to put the seat down because I'm a gentleman like that. Now let's have a look at the back here and suss out this whole battery situation. So what they reckon in the instructions is pull on the wires lightly. But you pull on the wires lightly and, oh yeah, out pops 1 plug and 2. Beautiful. So obviously that plug, that goes onto there. That goes into there, bang, and then you plug that into the wall to charge it when it's flat. And the other plug, this one here, goes up and into the back of the toilet, and that should mean she's live. So I'll take this one, pop her back in there. That should mean when I go into here like this and wow. Can't say I've seen anything like that before. Man, that's awesome. That's really awesome. So what it basically did was like a little blower motor, I guess, blew the bag to the outside. It spun it up and then it closed up and then formed a new bowl and then it twisted up and then the blower motor went on again and it went back out to the outside. How cool. All right, next up. Because I'm a nice guy, I'm going to show you how to load in your new cartridge and get this thing up and running. Alrighty, so inside your cartridge pack, you have a rubbish bag, nice big long rubber band that is for that rubbish bag, and then you've got your new cartridge here. So what we want to do is go 1, 2, take that lid off, pull our bin out, our octagonal bin with a insert at the bottom which the motor recesses into. So there you'll see inside the toilet here there's a big steel block and that fits into the bottom of this bin like a key. So when you put it back in, all you need to do is swivel it around until you feel like a click and you'll see it drop down, and that's how you know you've located the bin properly. So what we do next is we take our rubbish bag, open them up, nice and quick, in there like that, roll the edges over, make sure the inside has got a bit of slack in there, don't want anything ripping this one. Then we take our nice rubber band, go over the top of the bin, boom, just like that, doesn't have to be fancy. Take our bin, go into the toilet, just like that, keep the excess down, and now it's in there. So now I just have to spin it around until I feel a bit of a click. Where are we? There we go, hear that noise, and then that's in there. So that's locked and loaded, good to go. The next thing we do is we take our cartridge, and you'll see there is also a hexagonal piece of square underneath. Hexagonal piece of cardboard underneath, and that cardboard, you guessed it, is going to go into your hexagonal bin. So, and drop that cardboard down in there, make sure it's pushed all the way down to the bottom. I'm going to take my cartridge and I'm going to put that in like so. Now just with this cartridge, guys, just make sure the black part is the oval is running front to back like this. So this isn't exactly square, it's actually like an oval like that. So make sure your oval is coming down this way like that, so it's front to back. The reason being is because this lid is the same shape. So it's an oval shape this way, and that will fit on nicely like so. Once that's in there, hit your button and you're good to go. So that's your cartridge loaded, ready for use.